Good day, Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for August 5th to the 11th. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Universe speak, Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? 4 diamonds. 7 of clubs. 10 of clubs. And the 5 of clubs. Okay, so your general energy for the week is the 5 of clubs. You need to broaden your horizon, or if you want adventure and change in your life, positive adventure and change, you have to broaden your horizon in order for that to happen. Now, broaden your horizon can be negative, and that's sometimes why we don't do it, right? And broaden your horizon can be anything really that changes within you. That can even be like an idea or a way that you think. And yeah, it can be negative because, like, if your way of thinking is changing, then it kind of sucks because you realize that the way that you used to think was not correct, right? Or at least, not correct in this time. And you have to go through that. Now, broaden your horizon can be other things too. It can be going on an adventure with somebody, and whatever the adventure is isn't really your thing or whatever. But by doing so, it's going to bring positive change into your life. The adventure itself will be positive, regardless if at first it's negative to you. As the adventure goes, you will like enjoy yourself and be enlightened by different things. And then, it'll bring on positive change. But yeah, broaden your horizon would be a good thing right now. Going through a little bit of negativity, regardless of what it is, actually an adventure or a thought process or something like that, or even going on a different, going into a different job or something. That could be broadening your horizon, going into a different position or something. But regardless, by broadening your horizon, you're going to bring on good adventure and change into your life. At the beginning of the week, you need to save money. You have the 4 of diamonds. It's time for you to save money. You're going to need some money. It looks like, even what I'm seeing in front of you is a little bit rocky. So yeah, you need money. Not for sure what for. But you need to save it. So any like going out to eat or anything like that, stuff that you don't really need and it's just wants, a new pair of shoes, new video game, whatever. Don't spend that money. You need to save it. You're gonna need that money at some point in time. I don't really see it here in the week. You might need it next week. You might need that money next week. So definitely save that money. And you might be like, well, about the adventure. Well, the adventure, like I said, can be any kind of adventure. It could be a change in your job that can lead to adventure and not cost you a thing, right? So that question's mute. In the middle of the week, you have the 7 of clubs, snakes in the grass. So there is a couple or a group of people who want to confuse you in love, sabotage your work. They want to mess you up, and they are a group of people or a couple. It's not just one person. It's many. And they just don't want to see you happy, pretty much. So you need to keep one eye open and one ear closed, right? Keep the faith in your love, keep the faith in your work. Know that you're a good worker and you do well at your job. Know that your love relationship is good. It can also be like family or your kids or anything that they're coming after. And be very, very careful who you listen to at this point in time, because these snakes are going to try to whisper BS into your ears to cause you to kind of sabotage yourself at work or confuse yourself at love, right? So be very, very careful of the people that you listen to this week. At the end of the week, you have the 10 of clubs, which is a burden. You're fed up with it. You're fed up with a burden. but you're also thinking about giving into the burden, like saying, well, I guess this is it. This is my life. I'm stuck with this burden. But the card says, no, don't give up. The end is near. So it is coming near the end, all right? And also keep this in mind when it comes to burdens. Sometimes we have the power and ability to remove that burden from our lives. Perhaps we just haven't seen it yet, or we won't accept it, right? So take a really good look at this burden and make sure that you don't have the power in you to remove it from your life. And yeah, so anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the tarot cards and see what they have to say. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Yep. Like I said, you got the hangman here, right? And the hangman, he's hanging from his foot. He's not hanging from his neck, so he's not dying. He's just kind of trapped there, you know. I'm sure if he worked it out, he could release himself from this. He has the knowledge to release himself from this. And then he has the ability to grow, you know, whatever it is that he wants to grow at this time. He's just being silly and not, you know, not doing it. And that's kind of how I feel when it comes to the burden, you know, that you have the power within you to remove this burden, but also to save money. You know, you have the power to save money. You have the power to broaden your horizon. I feel like you are stuck because of you. I think you think you're stuck, but you're not really stuck, you know. I think that you might think that the things that you want are the things that you need, but the things that we want and need are definitely not the same thing. So you need to really rethink that and really look at your life and say, is there a way for me to remove this burden? Is there a way for me to save money? Regardless what it is, every penny counts, right? You know, can I go ahead and just go through some negativity and broaden my horizon to get something new out of life? You know, just kind of look at it, because I really feel like it's you. It's you making yourself stuck. It's you that has hung themselves by this tree, by the ankle, not by the neck. So you're not dying. You're not being murdered or anything like that. You are just being a silly. You're just being a silly hangman, and that's all there is to it. So there you go. So broaden your horizon and save that money, and be careful of the people who speak to you this week, because they are snakes and they have nothing good to whisper into your ear. But anyway, I hope this resonates in some way, and I hope it helps in a big way. And if it does, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.